Hey WWE Universe. I know I totally suck for not doing a SmackDown review and a Payback review, but work killed me, and I wasn't going to give you a half-assed video that made me sound like I was pretty much dying. So, we're here with our Raw review, and let's just say this was a big show. First, we start off with Evolution coming out. And if you guys already didn't know, Evolution did lose to the Shield at Payback. And so he comes out, and it's not over until Triple H says it's over. And as he starts almost talking about making a third match, Batista steps in and says how he won the Royal Rumble in January and never got a true one-on-one match, and he wanted it now with Daniel Bryan. And Triple H was just like, I don't know if you don't know this, but Daniel Bryan's not not in any way able to compete, and even if he was, you probably wouldn't be able to beat him anyway. So there was a little, heated, heat between each of them, and so he said, you need to stick to the plan and look at the bigger picture, and Batista decides to quit. And I was very, very surprised because I knew Batista was leaving sometime soon to promote Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie that he is in that will be coming out in August. Not sure of the exact date, but I know it's in August. So he's going to be doing a lot of traveling promoting this movie, but it sucked that he had to leave. I mean, it always kills you a little bit inside. So that was a big way to kick off Raw, and I was not expecting that. Next, we have Sheamus and RVD versus Bad News Barrett and Cesaro. I feel like I hate a lot of times when they just have a match during a pay-per-view the night before, and then they redo it the night after. Like, we just saw that. Unless it was this, really short match, it didn't get much, that I possibly might want to see it again. I usually don't want to see it the night after because I just saw it less than 24 hours ago. So I was happy that Bad News Barrett and Cesaro did team up. That was great. But I feel like the match was kind of, I mean, these guys had the match, like I said, less than 24 hours ago. And I just feel like it's kind of not as good as it could be. Cesaro did leave Bad News Barrett, and so we had a brogue kick to Bad News Barrett, and then a 5-star frog splash, and RVD pinned Barrett for the win. So that kind of sucked, but I do enjoy Cesaro being kind of this almost like versatile. You love him, but you also hate him, so you can't. I don't know if he's actually. I think he's supposed to be a heel, but I still like him, so I don't know. Next, we have Damien Sandow coming out, and the Pacers were in the big final games, and they actually just lost. So he was kind of making uh, the team, they're in the land of the Pacers, so he kind of just badmouthed the Pacers so much, and they actually had one of the players in the audience, and it's kind of hilarious, but they were just ripping at the Pacers so bad. And so Damien Sandow's, pretending he's this big basketball star, and the Big Show comes out, and Damien challenges him to a game. And so the Big Show just knocks him out. And I've heard Big Show's going to be in a new action movie, which is definitely going to be completely different from what we saw in Knucklehead. But I feel like if he is going to be in a movie and is going to be leaving soon, he kind of needs more than just punching somebody in the face. But I guess this is a start. Next, we have Bo Dallas versus Kofi Kingston, which was supposed to happen at Payback, but because of the tweets Kofi sent out about Stephanie McMahon, Kofi was attacked by Kane. So we're having kind of a rematch, even though we didn't even get one. And I'm going to be honest, I am still not a believer, and I don't think I ever will be, because this kid just drives me insane. I mean, I know him and Bray are brothers, and you can kind of see it in their face, but I feel like Bray has really grown. Even when he first came to the main roster, I still feel like he was so much better than where Bo is right now. I get that Bo's supposed to be like this good guy, but a lot of people hate him kind of thing, just like we saw in NXT. But I just feel like it's not a good place for him, and I don't know where he's going to go. This is just ridiculous. But he did defeat Kofi Kingston with the Bo Dog and, his victory lap. And I don't really know. I know I don't like this. I just don't know why they're doing this stupidness. I don't understand it. Next, we have Stephanie McMahon coming out, and at Payback, Brie Bella did quit, and then she smacked Stephanie in the face, and I think every person wanted to be Brie for that minute, because I think we all want to slap Stephanie in the face. It was perfect. So she comes out and says that at Money in the Bank, which is June, oh Lord, June 29th, we are going to see Money in the Bank, and I'm so excited, but that's a different video. So she decides that at Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan is going to face Kane in a stretcher match. If Daniel Bryan cannot compete, the title will pretty much be up for grabs, and I'm really confused at what's going to happen. Like, is Daniel Bryan, did he get, like, some simple little surgery? Did he not get surgery at all so he could spend time off? I don't really know what's going on. I haven't heard too many rumors, like, if it was real or not. But is he going to come back and face Kane, or is he going to lose his title and somebody else is going to win it? I don't know. I'm excited to see this. But then John Cena comes out to say that Stephanie's, just how her mind, her judgment is so clouded, and she's just so hell-bent on getting the title off of Daniel Bryan and onto either her husband or somebody else she likes. Her judgment is so clouded, she can't properly run the WWE, and Stephanie, being the bitch that she is, did not like that one bit. So she makes John Cena in a match against Kane next. So we have John Cena versus Kane, and as you guys know, hopefully, John Cena did beat Bray Wyatt at Payback in the Last Man Standing match, and that really was an amazing match. And obviously, that was less than 24 hours. John Cena probably wasn't fully 100%. I mean, I don't think anybody could be. And it was a wonderful match. It wasn't just John Cena getting beat up because he's tired from the night before. It was wonderful, but Kane did get disqualified because he wouldn't listen to the referee and break the count of 5. So John Cena did win by disqualification, and then after the match, Kane kind of pulled an Alicia Fox and had a temper tantrum and decided he was just going to beat John Cena to a pulp. But thankfully, John Cena, after getting beat a little bit, did grab the steel steps and attack Kane with them, and I'm liking John Cena using these steel steps. I'm really enjoying it. He used it at Payback, and I could watch John Cena attack everybody with the steel steps. So if he continued this, I wouldn't complain. Next, we have Los Matadores versus 3MB. And if you guys didn't see at Payback, Hornswoggle did lose and get his head partially shaved. So he comes out with 3MB with a little afro on, and I thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was gonna look goofy, but it looked good on him. So Los Matadores did, I don't know. I like them, but I don't like them. I like 3MB more, which I know is not a popular thing to say, but I enjoy 3MB, and I think they're talented and deserve so much more. But El Torito and everybody was just making fun of Hornswoggle's hair, and they eventually pulled his wig off. So Hornswoggle, it showed this like partially shaved and then like long chopped up hair, and he was like running as fast as he could to the back. which caused Heath Slater to be distracted. You know, Colin Hornswoggle back, and he was rolled up, and Los Manadores won. So I don't know how much I really like seeing this continue. I thought maybe it was going to end at Payback, but obviously it didn't. So I'm hoping it ends eventually because both of these teams honestly could do better. Next, we have Alicia Fox and Oksana in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Brie Bella. And this is kind of a punishment just because, I'm sorry, Brie Bella, I meant Nikki, if I don't even know if I just said, I'm sorry, I confused myself. Because Brie Bella smacked Stephanie in the face the night before, just because Nikki Isabella, she's kind of getting punished. So it was mostly, Nikki did try, but eventually was pinned. And then after the match, Oksana and Alicia Fox just destroyed Nikki. Like, they were really, they were throwing her into the barricade. I was really surprised, to see divas with kind of this much violence. I enjoyed it, I'm not going to lie. So it was nice to see something a little different. Sorry, I just moved my camera. Next, we have the Wyatt family, who before this cut a promo, and Luke Harper is actually really, really talented with cutting promos. Like, Bray is kind of not there. He's fallen, so they need to still continue with, their movement, their creepy psycho cult, whatever they are. So I was really surprised with that promo. And then so we have the Usos cutting a short promo, which whatever drugs they were on, not really, but it seemed like they were pretty hyped up. Because both of these guys, the Wyatt family helped Bray, and the Usos helped John Cena in the last standing match, so they did take a beating. So I was really surprised with both teams really still giving it so much after really being beaten at Payback, and I was just, these guys really are going to go places in the future. And in the end, Rowan hit oh goodness, what was it called? A high collar slam to Jimmy Uso for the win. And then we hear that Bray Wyatt will be returning at SmackDown because he couldn't return at Raw because, he needed a night to take a break. I'm sorry, I just don't like Bray Wyatt. Next we have Alberto Del Rio versus Dolph Ziggler in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Let me tell you how excited I was to watch Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is Zigtastic, let me just tell you. As you guys know, I probably have said this multiple times. I am not a fan of Alberto Del Rio. He's so boring. He used to be like a good heel, and then he was a good baby face, even though I still didn't care for him. I prefer him as a heel, even though I'm still not the biggest fan. I prefer him as a heel. And now he's just like this guy in the ring that I don't care for. And I don't know, what is he? Is he still of course when he faces Dolph Ziggler, he probably is considered the heel in the match, but like, what actually is he? Does anybody know? I'm guessing he's a heel. But sadly, Alberto Del Rio put the cross arm breaker on Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler tapped, and Alberto sadly qualified to be in the Money in the Bank match. I have nothing nice to say. I was not happy. And then Dolph Ziggler tweeted later in the night, or maybe it was early this morning, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, that he was just sorry that he couldn't rise to the occasion. And that broke my heart. I don't care. I know wrestling staged, whatever you want to say. It's not fake because these men are getting hurt. Have you seen the pictures? It's staged. They still get hurt, so shut your face. It broke my heart, even though, they probably told Dolph Ziggler to say that, or, he's supposed to be like, oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't do this for you. It killed me. Okay, well, breathe. Take a minute. Okay. Now we have Rybaxel defeating Goldust and his new partner, Sin Cara. Sin Cara, what was he wearing last night? I think it blinded me. But if you guys saw Payback, Cody Rhodes' ultimatum before him and Goldust wrestled, if he lost, the Brotherhood was going to be split up. The team did lose at Payback, and Cody said he needed to find a new partner. So Goldust is kind of trying out partners, and he tried out Sin Cara, and they lost, and there's really nothing else to say. It really sucks. You can see that Goldust is torn apart, that his brother's not with him anymore. So, and then we see Cody watching on the TV in the back, and I was just like, oh, this is breaking my heart. Why are you doing this? I'm hoping maybe they'll get back together. Even a feud I'd be okay with. We can go with a feud because I will go with feud. Next we have Rusev being named Hero of the Russian Federation. I don't really know what this had to do with anything. Supposedly what he did at Payback, defeating Big E Langston, was like this big thing that made him a hero. I don't know. I know Lana and Rusev are really getting this huge push, and they are just really good heels, especially Lana, because, Rusev doesn't really say much. But I don't know what the point of this crowning of him being a hero, getting that star. Are they just supposed to be super hated because they make Russia, they're trying to make Russia look better and better and better and stronger, and, they're from Russia, so obviously, he's destroying all these people, so he's better, so that means Russia's better. I don't even know. I don't know what their plan is. I'm confused, but I'm hoping that it's going to be something good, because they both have so much potential. So I'm hoping this is going to turn into something other than trying to make America look bad, because just no. And last but certainly not least, and if you guys already watched Raw, you know exactly what I am talking about. Exactly. Okay, so we have Randy Orton. Let's speak English. Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns is about to happen, and how do these guys have anything to give after their match at Payback was so insane? Holy crap. Their match was insane. How does anybody have anything left to give after this? I don't know. So, we have, the Shield comes out first, and then Evolution comes out, minus Batista, and Triple H wants everybody to know that he always has a plan B. And Seth Rollins attacks Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose's face. He was just like, the picture. I've seen so many people took a picture of it. I think that was pretty much every single person in the WWE universe, including me. I think that was our face, was what Dean Ambrose's face looked like. And then Seth attacked Dean Ambrose, and he was just beating Roman and Dean violently with this chair, and then Randy gets involved, and oh my god. I always thought Roman would be the one to leave, or Dean, but honestly, I thought Roman was going to be the one to end the Shield. But it's Seth. Seth, of all people, Seth Rollins is on Evolution now. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. I think I died, and I think everybody died. No, I am not a fangirl, but I was so surprised. I didn't see this coming anywhere. The Shield just won at Payback the night before, and I was just like, this is putting the Shield so high up. They're going to be this dominant, I don't care if they even beat other tag teams or whatever. The Shield just is on a roll, and then for them to break up the next night, I honestly, when Seth hit Roman with a chair, I was like, for like 10 minutes. I don't think I moved for 10 minutes. What is going to happen? I wish Raw was like tomorrow because I can't wait a week. Ah! Oh my god. My dog is staring at me, making all these loud noises. But just, oh my god, that was so surprising. But also, that was so amazing on WWE's part. This is just going to get so much better. So, I hope you guys enjoyed Raw as much as I did. And let me know what you thought. What was your most surprising moment? And do you think the Shield will get somebody else to join them? And if so, who do you think they'll want to join them? I don't know. I don't want anybody in the Shield. I don't want anybody else. Why can't Seth go back? Okay. Okay. Breathe, everybody. Breathe with me. Okay. I will see you guys for my SmackDown review, and I will put it up no matter how exhausted I am. I promise. I am gonna put so much into this channel, and I'm going to look into getting some new lighting so my videos can look better. So I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys.